You asked for it. The Toyota Celica GT Liftback. The new Celica GT Liftback. Quality at no extra cost.
Nice car! Thanks.
There's a new Toyota that's been getting a lot of notice lately.
Nice car.
The new Toyota Celica. Celica.
This is my 2001 Toyota Celica, or Celica, however you want to say it. But which is the actual proper way to say it? Because a couple years ago, me and my dad rebuilt this car, and we even made a series of us rebuilding this car on my YouTube channel, and I had a whole bunch of comments of people suggesting kindly that I've been saying it wrong the whole time. But is it Celica? Is it celery? So I thought I'd start off by just asking some people how they would pronounce the name of the car.
Alright, I have one question for you guys. How would you guys pronounce the name of it?
Celica?
A Celica is proper. I used to say Celica, I say Celica now.
Alright, bye.
Well, right here I have my cousin, Seth. You have an awesome looking Celica too. A fellow Celica owner. It's a bit fancier than mine, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's got the TRD package on it, right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how would you pronounce the name of the car?
So, you know, being a Celica owner, I had to look this up.
Yeah.
So I actually went on the internet and found videos about it and stuff.
Oh,
and
really?
So from what I can tell, in Japan, like, you know, where it was made and stuff, it's pronounced Celica.
New Celica XX 誕生 New Celica all-aluminum engine の低燃
So, you know, you sort of go off of what the people who made it say it, I think.
Right, yeah.
And then on top of that, it was also marketed here as the Celica.
Introducing the radically new 2000 Toyota Celica. Toyota Celica with 6-speed manual transmission.
Yeah, I noticed that because I did a bit of research on that as well. So yeah, and I know that you've also been learning Japanese, which is actually very ironic because that's perfect because this car is Japanese. So yeah, can you tell me about that a bit? How's that been going for you?
Off and on.
Yeah.
For winter break, you know, took a bit of a break. It's going on a bit longer than I would like, but I'm definitely gonna pick it back up again.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much that has actually been helping you with learning how to pronounce this car, but yeah. How you would say it is
Celica.
Celica. There you have it.
The anglicized version of the Japanese way of saying it.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely hard because it is a foreign language and it's a foreign car. So yeah, there you have it. So now that I interviewed a couple of my friends, I thought I'd get someone who would know a bit more about Toyotas. And that's why I actually headed over with my dad to our local Toyota dealership to see if I could find someone to ask them how they would pronounce the name of the car. And that's where I found Kelly Baum, who actually turned out to be the general manager at my local Toyota. So I have this car. This is my daily driver.
Excellent.
So yeah, how would you pronounce the name of this car?
Celica.
Celica.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, because there's a lot of, some people say Celica.
Americans call it Celica.
Yeah.
So the way I always looked at it.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. And while I was at it, I thought I could see if I could squeeze any information out of him about possibly the Celica coming back, because I know there were rumors about it, because right now I actually have the last generation of that car ever made. Yeah, we were actually wondering if you know any possible thing about the Celica possibly coming back.
I've heard a few things. The MR2, they've just turfed the Supra for a period of time.
Okay.
And the rumor is that the MR2 is coming back and the Celica.
Right. Okay, so they're bringing the nameplate back possibly.
Possibly.
There's rumors of it.
I've been watching the MR2 for quite some time and hoping it happens, but let's see.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks.
No problem.
Thanks for the info. He went on later to say off camera that when he actually went to university before, he had some American friends that were actually giving him grief for saying it the Canadian way, which is kind of like how you guys were commenting on my video a whole bunch saying I was saying it wrong and giving me all the grief for it, but it's okay. Please don't get mad at me. You can say it however you want. So the question still remains, why are there multiple ways of saying the car? And why is there so much confusion? Because even when Google translating it, the Google says there's two different ways of saying it.
Celica, 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 Celica.
So to understand this, we need to look at the origin of the name, because it actually comes from a Latin word, Celica.
Celica.
Which means heavenly or celestial in English. And this, I guess, describes the car as an out-of-world experience, apparently. This word in Japanese then translates to Celica, which is really hard to pronounce, right?
Celica. Celica. Celica.
Since apparently the L sound doesn't really exist over there. But what is really weird is the marketing choices that Toyota decided to use when adapting the name of the car to English-speaking audiences. And it's really strange because here in Canada and in Australia and in the UK, it's all pronounced Celica, which is why I've always said it. It's because here in Canada, it was pronounced Celica, which does actually technically more align with the original Japanese way of saying it, with the Celica. It still has the E sound in it. But then down in US, for some reason, it was the only place that it was pronounced Celica, and the commercials, every advertisement for that car was the Toyota Celica. But don't get me wrong, of course, there is no real right or wrong way of saying it because Toyota did use both in official advertisements for the car. And it does depend on where you lived at the time of this car being put out on commercials on TV. So let me know where you live and how you would say it. So why the difference? Well, of course, probably to confuse us and make enthusiasts debate it decades later, because of course that's what we do. But actually, it was to better match the name to the local speech patterns and to basically Americanize the name of the car. So why just America? Well, I don't know. Toyota just decided that they're just built different and needed a special name just for them. But either way, Americans say Celica and Canadians and a couple other countries say Celica. But it's really up to you, of course, like I said before. So that's about it. But as for now, this is the 7th and final generation of this car with this nameplate from Toyota. But there are rumors of a potential new Celica coming out, and Toyota might actually continue this nameplate. So that's something to look forward to because I am really excited to see what Toyota's got next. But that's going to be about it for this video. So like and subscribe and let me know any of your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.